End times.
What a
I
coincidence.
don't know if that's Valerie or... I know, it is. Anyway, thanks.
Valium.
Certainly can't do it alone. Cavaliers are at home tonight. They will play the Chicago Bulls at 7:30. They're coming off a loss. Why? One bucket. 123 to 121. That was the first loss in some time against the 76ers on Monday night. So the Bulls are in town tonight. That's a 7:30 tip. 7 o'clock is when all the pregame coverage begins here on MMS. Your FM home for Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. You know, I got in here this morning, and we all got an email saying that the key cards that we used to get in here weren't working to get into this building, that we could get into the iHeart suite, but to get into the actual building downtown, get an email. Hey, sorry for the inconvenience. The key cards aren't working. So by the time I get in here, they go, you can get in the garage just for whatever reason. I don't even know if they fixed it. Did they fix it?
It's working now. I got in, no problem.
When I get in, it wasn't working. And so I'm like, well, do I have to, like, walk all the way around the building? Again, it's not a big deal, but I wasn't quite sure how to do it because normally we just walk in from the garage and then we kind of do a loop around and down the big hallway and blah, blah, blah. And so I go to check the door that I normally walk in, and it's not working. So I go, well, I'll just walk around the building, and then I'll wave down one of the security guards. That was what we were instructed to do in the email. They said until they get this fixed, you'll either have to call a coworker. I don't have anybody's phone number. Or, flag down security. So I go, fine, I'll do that. So I walk around because I come in on the Prospect side. I walk around to the Euclid side. And I run into a couple of people that we work with. And they said, no, go back to where you normally come in because somebody has propped that door open. I go, oh, great. I walk all the way back to the door that I started at and normally go through, and somebody has kicked out the door. Now, it wasn't there in the first place. I thought, well, maybe, surely I would not have missed a door propped open, but I thought maybe they were talking about another door. So I end up taking this very circuitous route to get into this building, and I finally end up just coming around the very front door at 668 Euclid, which is propped wide open. This is a residential building, right, above iHeart Cleveland, propped wide open. So theoretically, anybody could, you still need the card to get into our suite here, but for all of the concerns that we're constantly hearing about people coming into this building, the door wide open. And it wasn't like I saw crews of workmen working on the key card. I don't know what happened. I still didn't know if it ever got fixed. But you said it worked when you came in.
Yeah, it worked when I came in. Poundcake worked for you?
Yep, at least from the garage into the building, so at least that side is fixed.
I also realized something that kind of bummed me out because I thought that I had finally gotten a head nod from one of the parking attendants from the music. Poundcake he covets the head nod from the people who are the parking attendants here at 668 Euclid. Bill's gotten one.
I've gotten a few.
You got a few. That's right. I thought that I finally got one the other day, just by happenstance.
It was a farce.
Well, it turns out that person who gave me the head nod doesn't work there at all. It's a homeless guy who likes to camp out on the golf cart when you first pull in, and I didn't realize
a head nod's
that.
a head nod, though.
Huh?
You still got the head nod.
I did get the head nod, but I thought the point was to get one. Poundcake was hell-bent on getting one from the guys who work in that tiny office. So we're just saying a head nod's a head nod?
I mean...
Not from anybody of weight?
No, I mean, are any of these... What makes one person better than another, Alan?
I'm not saying that. I'm simply going by Poundcake wanting to get the head. I thought that was our baseline.
Well, then we'll let Poundcake decide.
How did I know he was homeless?
Yeah.
Because he said he was trying to stay in from the cold. And so I inferred that he was, in fact, but I've seen the guy around.
Maybe he was just trying to warm up before he had to make a walk to, like, his building or something.
No. This guy, no.
Why wouldn't they kick
he
him
had
off the
no,
golf cart?
he had, because there was nobody else there.
Oh.
This is like 8:30 this morning. Nobody else in that office. I don't know when somebody gets into that office. But this guy had no uniform on. And so it all was like that movie Memento. It all comes flooding back. And I start thinking back to all the potential head nods I've gotten. And then I have to wonder, has the whole thing been an illusion? Have I just been getting musical head nods from random, unhoused individuals? Now, to Bill's point, head nod's a head nod.
If they enjoy the music,
right?
Then they
If
made their day a little better.
If I pull up and this guy hears Horse with No Name by America blaring out of my car, and make no mistake, blaring, and he gives me the head nod, maybe that has improved his day. I got no issue with it. I was just, I guess I can't say ill-informed. I just, I guess, made an assumption that was incorrect. Alan Marty from Cedar Point, Illinois. I think that's St. Louis. He listens on the iHeartRadio app. Today's my birthday, and I have to get my girlfriend's stuff. It just seems like a ripoff. Well, what's the problem with, I would think you'd want to get your girlfriend something.
Yeah, that's a ripoff.
Is it a ripoff?
That's a ripoff. Like your birthday on Christmas, like no matter how many times people tell you how much they swear, like, oh, well, we treat your birthday and Christmas separate. We have a different budget. No, they don't. They're lying to you. Like people whose birthday is on Christmas, you get Christmas.
but you're not one of those people,
budget
and yet
gift.
you sound very angry. You sound like you've co-opted their pain.
Because
He loves doing
that's
that.
a lie. You're not,
He takes credit for other people's accomplishments. He gets angry for other people's misfortune.
What family just budgets all
Just
year
super
because
empathetic.
they know your birthday's coming up on Christmas? They don't. They're like, well, we'll say this big gift is from this person, is from...
Yeah, but what's the matter with that? I mean, it's all going to be a pile of gifts. Like, who cares if you set a couple aside for the birthday?
It's just a ripoff. You don't get the
But
same
how is
amount
it a
of stuff.
ripoff?
Because you don't get the same amount of stuff. If my birthday is in March...
How much stuff did you get?
It's not the point.
But you said you get less stuff.
It's separate stuff. If my birthday is in March or April, and that's a whole... You got enough time to save. You got enough time to build your stuff back up. Build your funds back up for Christmas shopping.
Wait, you're getting mad that people spend... Yeah, but if they spend half of that money in March and the other half at Christmas, then what does it matter when they get put together?
Because you're not.
You're saying that they would
spend
spend double.
They're not going to spend double. They're going to
you're
spend
saying,
less and call it the same amount that you would normally get, which is a lie.
So what is a normal amount to get?
It's subjective, but whatever.
What's your assessment, since you're the one that's angry about it?
I'm saying if you say we're spending $1,000 and for Christmas, and that's a lot. I know that's a lot of money for people to spend on one person. But I say,
oh, you're talking about on one person.
If one person's birthday happens to be on Christmas, you're not going to get the same quantity of gifts.
Yeah, but that family, let's say it's a family, they're spending money multiple times throughout the year for other people's birthdays in the family.
Understandable, but you can separate that. You can budget for that.
So
like
do you
have time
if
to
this
save.
was your situation, you'd want to make sure you saw how much. If your birthday is on Christmas, you want to see what your mom spent.
We're celebrating my birthday months before. Christmas, my birthday is on Christmas. We're doing Christmas in July, so I get my right amount of gifts.
But what if you just
But
got...
they would just screw you because you made everybody pretend your birthday was in July.
What if you made your... Like, you saw what your mom spent for your brother, and then she spent the same amount for you.
I need
plus
more.
What you got for Christmas too.
No, I need more. I need it to separate. You need to.
But you're getting more.
But I don't believe that really happens. If that's
No,
the
like
case,
she's keeping the receipts.
sure.
She's showing you.
Okay then, but I doubt that happens. I think
He literally needs receipts.
I need to see that. Yes, if that's the case, then you're off the hook. But I don't believe most people do that.
Why is everybody on the hook with you?
What do you get me for?
What
Yeah.
hook are they on, by the way?
This is the thing that doesn't matter at all.
Yeah,
You'll never have to experience this.
right.
It's literally a problem you'll never have.
Like another birthday problem you could say is I have a June birthday, so I never had a classroom birthday. I
It's
never
not the same
had,
thing.
but I never had the kids in my class going, "Hey, happy birthday!" That's like a big deal to a lot of kids.
You bring
It's
in the
not the same
cupcakes
The
and share them with
cupcakes
everybody.
and everybody's
Yeah.
showering you with approbation.
But
and
also,
all.
this is something you have no experience with because your birthday is in September.
I understand that, but I've had friends who their birthday was the day after Christmas. I'm like, no one's gonna feel like doing anything. They would celebrate it. Like, do you celebrate Jesus' birthday or do you celebrate your birthday? I think Jesus,
Well, Jesus' birthday was in June. My uncle, my mom's only sibling, his birthday was on December 25th. So he got a cake. We would stop the Christmas festivities, pivot to Uncle Bob's cake.
So clunky.
And why though?
My birthday's Thanksgiving, and we do the same thing.
I was gonna
where
say,
we have
who-
regular Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is not a gift-giving holiday.
But under what other circumstances would you get to eat cake on Christmas? Birthday cake, which is awesome. Gwen's birthday is 1 week before Christmas. My son's birthday is 2 weeks before Christmas.
My daughter's birthday is 3 days before
Yeah,
Christmas.
I got a
and
month
Treat
full
them
of December
accordingly, then.
birthdays.
My mom's birthday is a week after Christmas. My dad's birthday is the same day, or like the day after Gwen. So like, you just
Don't skimp on the gifts.
That's
all.
You don't, but it's not as big a deal as you make it out
If
to
my
be.
birthday's on Hanukkah, if I have a day,
You better get 8 crazy nights. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
I'm just saying, the day that my birthday is, if it's in one of the 7 days of Hanukkah, I'm going to be the most
One of the
spoiled.
7.
You mean the 8 days of Hanukkah? Here's what I'm
I thought it was
saying.
8 crazy nights.
But you can't figure out what a normal amount. You don't know how much you would be getting.
I know.
You
if
go,
it-
I'm getting short shrift. You don't know what you
if
were
I got
gonna
the-
get.
If I got the same amount as my brother, whose birthday is not on Christmas
Oh, I see.
or on Hanukkah,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna be upset. I need my bag to be heavier. I need my gifts to be bigger.
I see.
I need my budget to be wider.
I see. Whiter or wider?
Wider.
Gotcha. Wow. All right. Well, as we've already established, this affects Poundcake 0%. And yet he's really going to the mat. So
I'm a fighter. I fight for people. I feel like they should feel
You sure
special
do.
on their special day,
Yep.
regardless of.
you are a fighter when there's nothing at stake, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
I want people to get their due
Alan Poundcake's correct. My birthday is Christmas Eve, and it sucks.
because no one cares. Like they'll say, "Oh, we want you to feel special. It's your day too." They don't care. They didn't fly in for your birthday. They
Fly
flew in for Jesus.
Well, you're really taking huge leaps.
You're
And
saying family coming from out of state. They're like, "Oh, we came to celebrate, Corey's birthday." No, you didn't. You came for Christmas. There was nothing.
but you're getting to see family. What's the difference why they came in?
Because it's your personal holiday.
But
Everyone
you're-
gets a personal holiday.
And that's important until like you're 10. And then who cares anymore?
But if you never
There's no adult who cares that much.
But if you never felt like that as a kid, then you never know what it's like to have your own little personal holiday. You ever had a Cody Day? Like, a Cody Day is great.
Alan, birthday gifts wrapped in Christmas paper is my biggest pet peeve. Well, wrapping paper is not cheap
You gotta
either.
separate
You
it,
gotta, I mean, I'm still wrapping birthday gifts for people in Christmas paper because that's what we have right now. Or you do the bag with the tissue paper.
I did
a
the-
nice
That's
little-
what I do.
I did the
Yeah.
Christmas paper. Well, I did Christmas presents in happy birthday paper because that's what I ran out of Christmas paper, but I had some happy birthday. And
Yeah.
and then I just wrote Jesus on it.
All the
Happy
gifts we
birthday,
gave our daughter
Jesus.
yesterday was all Christmas paper.
We'll get mad
Because
at
who cares? Nobody cares. You tear it open, it's what's
Also,
inside.
Cody,
and the fact that Santa doesn't even, like, bring you something for your birthday. He knows it's your birthday.
that's not his job.
Now you're mad at Santa?
Yes,
He's
if Santa-
mad.
job is
For some
Christmas.
reason, he's mad at everyone. And again, it affects him 0%.
As far as the show goes, I'm the only one whose birthday gets skipped almost every year because we're almost always off for my birthday being
Yeah.
around Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So don't come out here talking about
It ain't
give
the
me my-
same thing.
it is.
It's not a gift-giving holiday.
It's my birthday.
It's our birthday.
And we're not in studio. So it's the same. I don't get people telling me happy birthday or giving me a cupcake.
They say happy birthday to you through social media, and we all
So how's
we
that any
celebrate it
different than if people were to give you happy birthday through social media on
Christmas.
Christmas?
because I'm not talking about well wishes. I'm talking about gifts. I'm talking about stuff.
Oh my God.
I'm
He's
talking
like,
about stuff,
save
material
your
possessions.
thoughts and prayers for the next school shooting.
You're skimping out
I
on me.
want a birthday gift.
You went Christmas shopping. You didn't say, "Oh, I went Cody birthday shopping and Christmas shopping." You lump it in with Christmas. I want to know that
This from
I'm
a guy
special.
it sounds like his mother has given him everything he's ever wanted as a kid just to keep him quiet.
I got a gift on my brother's birthday because she
Yeah.
didn't want me to feel left out.
There you
That's
go.
the kind of-
there it
oh.
is. Yeah.
Which is absolutely
Not feel
admirable
left
on her
out.
part.
So what are you so mad for? You got extra gifts.
I got one gift, and I feel
Extra
like
gifts.
that was appropriate because she didn't want me to feel left out. I could understand
left out. I don't want you to feel left out, even though you have no birth connection to this day. I don't want you to feel left out. I'd rather have your brother feel less special.
I feel for my people that.
But you don't.
Their birthday is on December 24th. And
You
December 26th.
were content to let your brother feel less special so that you wouldn't feel left out.
He got a gift on my birthday.
Same thing.
It wasn't-
Cancel each other out.
It wasn't as good. Mine was, higher quality.
Yeah. All right, listen, if it's somebody's birthday today, I got $1,000 here for you from the Buzzard Bookie, so I hope you win.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard Bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com. Green. That's green. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
Man, really? Thought a lot about this. I don't even know how we got on that. How did we get on
Very
that?
upset. He's been yammering for 16 minutes.
I know. Man, yammering. Great word. Alan, Seth Meyers did your joke last night. Did anybody watch Seth Meyers last night?
No.
Seth Meyers did a bit on late night where he's like, I'm getting a little bit older, and sometimes the world doesn't seem to make as much sense to me. So he's sitting there with a pipe and a sweater, and he's talking to a dog, and all it's doing is barking, but somehow he understands the dog.
Back in my day, the Chiefs weren't playing the 49ers in the Super Bowl. They were? When was that? Oh, February 2020. Oh, wait. Now I remember that game. It was Patrick Mahomes at the quarterback for the Chiefs, and now it wasn't Brock Purdy for the Niners. Who was it? Janine Garofalo. Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo. That makes more sense. Same result, though.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you,
Worked
guys.
with Jimmy Garoppolo last night at the stand.
Oh, I saw it right. You sent us that picture.
Yes, he was.
Did you get to
Can
talk
we
to
go
her at
back
all?
to talking about birthdays?
Was she sweet?
She was very sweet. I've never seen her perform live before. I actually am not familiar with much of her stand-up at all. And
Love
it's
Janine
very,
Garofalo.
Very unique and very her own. But yeah, it was very, very funny.
She doesn't live there, though, right? She was in town for something?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen her name on many lineups since I've been here. Just kind of looking around at clubs and stuff. But yeah, we did a Galentine's Day show.
What?
All female lineup.
Oh, see, that sounds like something young Janine Garofalo would have screamed at.
But here's the thing:
She would have
is
been.
that
She would have been opposed to her core at a lineup like that.
she, I mean, the lineup itself was a very strong, very diverse lineup. Like every single woman on the lineup was a killer, and
So not
completely
diverse,
different.
all women.
all
No.
women, but
They just all had
completely
abortions.
Different.
I see.
Different styles, different ages,
Yep.
different colors, all different kinds of things.
Was she
but
the
it
oldest?
It was great. She was the oldest,
Yep.
yes. But yeah, her set was.
Who
very
was the
funny.
hottest?
Oh boy, Natalie Cuomo, I think, was the hottest. She's a little bit younger, covered in tattoos, very
Yeah, I
pretty,
know who she is.
very small. That, I mean, in my
Never
opinion.
call her a
So
killer.
how many girls?
5 or 6.
Okay,
Yeah, it was great.
good.
But yeah, she was very, very nice, very sweet.
Mhm.
Shook my hand, chatted. She's tiny.
She's very small.
She is like, I'm 5'2", and she's shorter than me, so I don't even know if she's breaking 5 foot. And she's super like thin. She's a very, very tiny person. I don't know why I thought she would be like bigger, but she is not.
Well, now you know for sure.
Yeah.
Janine Garofalo is going to be 60 this year. 60. Oh, Generation X. We're heading across the Rainbow Bridge sooner than we'd like. It's a sad state of affairs. Okay, good. Did she say anything nice to you about your set, or was it not that involved?
She went first, I went last.
Oh, I
So,
see.
Yeah.
You were the
didn't stick-
headliner.
No, I closed the show out. I wouldn't say headliner. We all did the same amount of time.
Yeah, all right.
But yeah, she didn't. Nobody stuck around. That's a pretty common thing here in New York. Is that pretty much after you're done with your set, everybody takes off.
You got to get
No.
on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Was she
so-
announced to be part of the show, or she just kind of hopped
Yeah.
on? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she was like on the lineup on the website, just like everybody else.
Cool.
Yeah, it was good. Really good.
I've got to take a break here. If you want to send me a text for something, 35192. 2 hours to midnight, our metal show here on The Buzzard. We're presenting the Lamb of God Mastodon show that's going to be at Jacobs Pavilion this summer. And so if you want to get a couple of tickets for that, I will have them for you when we return, about 2:50.